graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
Showed swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully y'all are having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Oh boy, we got a Phillies game today. We got another Phillies game today. Phillies are taking on the Atlanta Braves today. Phillies are 8-8 during spring training so far. Braves are 8-7. They actually have a 4-4 record on the road. We will get into the starting lineups. We will do that in just a few moments, but just some housekeeping things, man. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons. If you were tuning in on Twitch, welcome aboard. If you could just give me a follow, I would really appreciate that. As we mentioned before, we do Sixers, we do Phils, and we do Eagles games. And that's all I got for you, man. If you guys want to hit the super chat button, you're more than welcome to do that. Memberships, they are $2.99 a month. You get access to some really, really cool emotes, and that's really sick. So make sure that you guys, if you guys want to do that, make sure that you click the link. It should be in the Stream Elements bot that usually pops up. All right, well, let's get into starting lineups for today. So let's go into this screen. Let's actually change this real quick. Bear with me for 1 second. There we go. Nice stuff. All right, so starting lineups for this afternoon. For the Atlanta Braves, they got Brian De La Cruz out in right field. Then it'll be Eli White over at second base. Orlando Arcia takes the shortstop duties today. Garrett Cooper's over at first base. Then you got Chadwick Trump over at catcher. There's the emotes. Nice. And then Jared Kelenic is out in left field. Jake Marisnick takes center. And Luke Williams will be playing over at third base today. And Connor Capel is the DH. So again, for the Braves, they got De La Cruz, White, Arcia, Cooper, Trump, Kelenic, Marisnick, Williams, and Capel. For the Philadelphia Phillies, they have their A-team out there today. It'll be Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm, Kyle Schwarber, JT Realmuto, Max Kepler. Then it's Bryson Stott, Brandon Marsh, and Oscar Mercado. And that is the lineup today for the Philadelphia Phillies. They will be sending Cristopher Sanchez out there on the hill today, and he'll be going up against Anderson Pilar. The Phillies are the home team. They're going to be in their pinstripes, the regular pinstripes, playing at Baycare Ballpark in Clearwater, Florida. This is the first time out of 2 matches that the Phillies will be playing against the Atlanta Braves. And I think that today it's safe to say that, you know, we have the A-team out there today, starting wise. I want us to take advantage of Pilar out there. This guy hasn't really had a lot of major league experience, and I think that if we could actually try to rake today, that would be really, really sick. PAS is here, Katie's here, Scott is here. PAS, you know the drill. You know the drill, man. Sorry, we didn't even have the bell all the way up, so apologize about that. Why is this making a lot of noise? I have to change this. I do. I have to change this. I have to put some whatchamacallit on it. All right. So I'm actually going to, I think I have time to take a quick step off, right? If not, we'll do it in the bottom of the first. I forgot to go get myself some water. I forgot some water, guys. I don't know why this is, like, bothering me. Let me see if I can try to fix this real quick. Alright, is this better? Is this better? There's still some squeak to it, but alright. Whatever. I think that's better. I don't know why. I just have a feeling it's better. Chad's here. What's going on, dude? What's going on, everybody? Hopefully y'all are doing well. David's also here, too. Appreciate you guys so much for being on here today. So, again, the Phillies have Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Alec Bohm, Kyle Schwarber, JT Realmuto, Max Kepler, Bryson Stott, Brandon Marsh, and Oscar Mercado in the starting lineup today for them. So that is their starting lineup, and they're facing Anderson Pilar, who's going to be out there on the mound. He's 27 years old, and this guy was picked up. He was purchased. The Braves purchased his contract from the Miami Marlins back in the Rule 5 draft, and he was activated. So that is how his whole career started with the Atlanta Braves. He's from Villa Isabella, Dominican Republic. So that is where he is from, and that's pretty much everything that's out there about him. It looks like it is a beautiful day out at Baycare Ballpark. Looks like it is absolutely gorgeous. All right. Let's see. Maybe we could put this like over here and then see if that works better. Yeah. Because like when you twist and you turn, that's where the noises come. All right. So we'll have to get that fixed. It looks like it's gorgeous out. How's everybody in chat doing today, man? Give me a thumbs up if you're doing pretty well in chat. Let's go, baby. See the Jimmy Rollins news. Well, no, what about the Jimmy Rollins news? What's going on with Jimmy Rollins? Is he okay? All right, let's go. So De La Cruz will be batting in the leadoff spot. Eli White, wasn't he a backup catcher last year? They have him playing over at second base. He'll be batting second, then it's Orlando Arcia, and then it's Garrett Cooper as well. That's batting in the cleanup spot. Ed Wade, the team's vice president and general manager from 1998 until 2005, according to the Philadelphia Phillies, will take his permanent place in club history, okay, as this year's Executive Wall of Fame inductee. So let's give him a round of applause. That's really sick. Very well deserved for Ed Wade for the Philadelphia Phillies. I got that news. I forgot that he was the GM from 98 until 05. I think he deserves it, man. I mean, he drafted J-Roll, Howard, and Utley. Yeah, you deserve that. Kepler, Marsh, and Mercado are in the outfield today. Then it's Bohm, Turner, Stott, and Harper in the infield. Bohm's at third, Turner's at short. Stott's at second, and Harper's over at first. Catching behind the plate today is Real Muto, and on the mound is Sanchez. Phillies are in their pinstripes, and the first pitch, as we're underway, is taken for a called strike. Looked like it was a slider thrown by Cristopher Sanchez. The ball is one strike, and the 0-1 is away for a ball. So what happened to Jimmy Rollins? The pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. On the run to make the catch over towards the line for out number 1 will be the right fielder for the Phils, Mercado. So on August 1st, 3-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove Award winner, a Silver Slugger winner, a former NL MVP, and a World Series champion named Jimmy Rollins will be inducted into the Toyota Phillies Wall of Fame. That is also very well deserved. August 1st. I'll have to write that date down. 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss. It was on a changeup that sailed out of the zone. But did you see the Ed Wade news? It's pretty sick. Good for him, too. They both deserve it. 1-1, and there's a line drive it out over towards the right center field gap, and it's going to go all the way over towards the wall. Marsh will get over to it, and it looks like White is going to cruise on into second base with a stand-up double out to right field. Crew chief for this afternoon, it'll be Mark Carlson calling the balls and the strikes behind the plate. Then you got Mark Wagner over at first, James Hoy over at second, and DJ Rayburn as the third base umpire. The Tampa Bay Rays, they're not going to proceed with the development of their stadium in St. Petersburg, Florida. Just got that report today. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're not going to follow through with that. That was according to what Stuart Sternberg said. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. Ground ball rolled over towards the right side. Stott picks it on up, throws it over to first, and there's 2 away. White does advance over to third. And 2 gone. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Phillies have their red baseball caps on with the blue Liberty Bell on the front part of the cap. 2 outs, a runner on over at third. And Garrett Cooper, former Marlin and Padre, up to bat. And he fouls off the first pitch. Also was a Yankee once upon a time. First pitch is fouled away. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Sanchez gets set at the belt. Hicks fires, swing and a miss. Nice changeup thrown by Sanchez. John says move to Montreal. Maybe. Just maybe. Braves have their dark blue uniforms with the red maroon numbers on the back and the white letters in their last names up on top of the numbers. Also have gray bottoms. 0-2 pitch, and there's a chopper that's fouled away. Very sunny at a Baycare ballpark. In case you're just tuning in, Brian De La Cruz flied out to right. Eli White got on with the opposite field double, and then Arcia grounded out to second, but advanced White over to third. It's no balls, 2 strikes to Garrett Cooper. Sanchez takes a quick breath and fires and throws a changeup that's down. So congratulations to Jimmy Rollins. And also congratulations to Ed Wade. That is really awesome. 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball hit back over towards the screen. You scared me when you said something about J-Roll. I thought that you had a health problem or something. But I'm happy that this is the case. 1-2 pitch, and that's away for ball 2. Rollins, everybody forgets it, but he wasn't a lifetime Philly. He ended up going to the Dodgers during the 2014 season, and then also played with the White Sox to end his career. The pitch. It's a chopper. It's hit over to third base. Bohm with the sunglasses. Plays it on a couple of bounces, but it is a foul ball. Very late call. Also led the league in stolen bases back in 2001. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. Sanchez comes set at the belt, takes a quick breath again, and throws it down for ball 3. Decided to go with a sinker there, and Sanchez wants to challenge it. That was inside and low. It was about 2 inches diagonally off the plate. So the count is full to Garrett Cooper. Cooper's probably going to be coming off the bench for them this year. 3-2 pitch, and that's down and inside for ball 4. And Chadwick Trump is going to be up next. All right. Nationals already have a 3-0 lead out against the Tampa Bay Rays. Game is in the bottom of the first with 1 out. The pitch. And there's a strike. It's a changeup at 87 miles per hour. Detroit is up 1-0 against the New York Yankees. That game is in the top of the second already. The ball is 1 strike to Chadwick, and he swings and misses at the changeup at 87 miles per hour on the gun. So no Jurickson Profar, no Sean Murphy, and no Acuna. Acuna is expected to come back. His estimated return date is May 1st. Rojas is day-to-day. Matt Strahm, I don't know if he's going to make it to opening day or not. And Wes Wilson is expected to be back by April 5th. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. All right. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left. 5 men come up to the plate for the Braves. And the Phillies are coming on up to bat. All right, we'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. All right, back on here. Trey Turner's up to bat. First pitch is taken for a called strike. Pilar kicks and delivers and fouls the... Trey Turner fouls the next pitch back over towards the screen. So it's Turner, Harper, Bohm, Schwarber, Realmuto, Kepler, Stott, Marsh, and Mercado as the 9 starters today for the Titans. 0-2 pitch, and that's taken outside for a ball. Trey's been chasing after a lot of pitches during spring training for the most part. 1-2 pitch to Turner. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone! 1-0 Philadelphia as Trey Turner starts things off with a bang. That's how you do it, Trey. Very nice swing. All right, so now it's Bryce Harper coming up to bat. First pitch that he takes is in there for a called strike. All right, just cut that highlight call. It was pretty good. Phillies are challenging this, and it is just off the plate and not by much. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the pitch. And that is outside for ball 2. You just tuned in. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. The pitch that Trey hit. I mean, got a good piece of it. Looked like it was a hanging changeup that just missed its spot. And he swung for the fences. 2-1 delivery. It's down and inside for ball 3. Hit that thumbs up button in case you are just tuning in. We appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. White batting gloves for Bryce Harper in the pinstripes. Raises the bat. And the 3-1 is fouled away on a cutter at 94 miles per hour. They called it a hanging slider. It was supposed to dip a little bit more. 3-2 pitch. There's a foul ball. So, the Phillies are playing the Atlanta Braves. Braves send 5 men up to the plate in the first. Got 1 hit and 1 walk. Left 2 runners on. Cristopher Sanchez got out of the inning. And then Turner just homered. 3-2 to Harper, and he fouls it back. On deck is Alec Bohm, and Kyle Schwarber is in the hole. It's a nice catch by that fan there. Phillies are at home playing at Baycare Ballpark. Pilar comes set at the letters and fires, and Harper takes it down for ball 4. Phillies had 16 walks in their last game, which is the most that they've had during spring training. Pilar, we'll get you his stats in just a few moments. But first, Alec Bohm is being introduced. Very good at bat for Bryce Harper. He took 8 pitches, or he was able to get an 8-pitch walk. And the pitch to Bohm, flying drive, hit out over to right field. That's going all the way towards the Budweiser sign. Bohm's rounding first. He'll go easily over to second base. Harper stops at third. And Pilar getting rocked so far for the Braves. I mean, Bohm tattooed that baseball and hit it so sharply off the end of the bat. He has really been seeing the ball well and just has the hot stick. Was able to line it out over towards right center, and able to get it all the way over towards the wall. Took advantage of a cutter at 93 that was on the upper third of the zone towards the outside part of the plate. And Kyle Schwarber is coming on up to bat. Just like that. They have him shifted over towards the right side. First pitch to Schwarber, and he stares at the slider that catches the outside corner for strike one. It's 70 degrees out in Clearwater. The over-under for today's game is at 7.5 runs. And the money line for the Phillies now is at minus 220. According to ESPN Bet. 0-1, and Schwarber lays off the slider that was in the dirt. Bohm's at second, Harper's at third, and the 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss. Trey just hit a solo home run. Phillies lead it 1-0. Still nobody out. Harper got on with an 8-pitch walk, and then Bohm on the very next pitch hit a double out to right. 1-2. That's taken wide for ball two. That's a term I need to be using, wide, instead of just saying off the plate. That's a good one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. Pilar under stress. Gets set above the belt. The 2-2 pitch, and that misses its spot. And it's outside and not by much for ball 3. Well, they're being very patient today so far. Don't want to jinx them. Hopefully that did not just happen. Good at bats. 3-2 pitch to Schwarber. And he fouls it off. So we got word that the Phillies are inducting Jimmy Rollins into the Wall of Fame. Three-two pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. Got a cutter on the outside corner. Had a little bit of life to it, and Schwarber could not catch up to it. The Raiders just picked up Raheem Mostert to a 1-year deal. And JT is coming up to bat now. First pitch he sees is off the plate. And a little bit outside for ball 1. Wake up, chat. George! 1-0 pitch to JT. And he stares at a slider that's just a hair downstairs. That rhymes. JT last year batted .266. He had also 14 long balls as well. And he looks at the slider that's inside for ball 3. What's going on, my freaks? How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it, D. Rio de Realmuto. And it's a cutter that's on the inside corner for strike 1. We have some action going on in the Atlanta Braves bullpen already. 24 pitches for Pilar. 3-1 pitch to JT, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards left center field. It's going back towards the gap, and it hits off the top of the wall. It's going all the way towards the right side. Bohm and Harper jog on in to score. JT round second. He'll head over to third. And a 2-run triple by Realmuto gets the Phillies crowd going. And they now lead it 3-0. What a swing. I mean, Jake Marisnick could not understand where that ball was going to bounce, and it got right by him and went towards the right center field wall, right by the warning track, bouncing from the left center field wall. All right, and now it's Max Kepler coming on up to bat, and he stares at a break-in pitch that's actually in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, a runner on over at third, and the 0-1 delivery. It's going to take a bounce in the dirt. Another slider. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. Denver is back from his meeting. How did it go? Where did Denver go? Is he back? Oh, you probably just saw him in there before. 1 ball, 1 strike to Max Kepler. Sac fly could give the Phillies a 4-0 lead. The 1-1, down and in. So, D, when are you going? When are you going? Two, 1. That's outside for ball 3. Tuned into the last 5 minutes of the Sixers game yesterday. The energy was manic. I prefer slower baseball pace. JJ sounded like a Yankee auctioneer. Well, that's how you got to be for basketball. That's how the pace goes. When you're on the radio for basketball, it's different than TV for basketball. 3-1, and there's a foul ball. Because there's so much action. There's a lot of action. And I think personally, like the play-by-play announcing is you really get to see the talents when you do basketball and when you do hockey, for sure. Or like when it's crunch time in the NFL. You know? 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Kepler. There's a ground ball hit towards the right side. Off of the second baseman's glove. The throw over to first. Did Kepler beat it out? He did not. But a run to score. And it's an RBI ground out by Max Kepler. So that just went off of the second baseman White's glove. He has to get used to that position. He tried to pick it up on a ground ball. It actually took a wicked hop. And then he just did not anticipate that, so he had to throw it on over to first base, and the Kepler beat it out. I think it's really close. I mean, he could have just been out by less than a quarter of a step. And so we have a pitching change coming on up, and that's going to be it for Anderson Pilar. Just goes 2/3 of an inning. Maybe he'll come back in. Don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Basketball's a different animal, man. Okay, so how I like to phrase it is baseball is very slow, and that's on TV and radio, so you don't really have to really be as descriptive on things. For basketball, for what's next? Football, you can see the formations, so you don't really have to be so specific about that on TV. And it's more so laid back. But then football on the radio, you gotta describe the formations. You have to say where the receivers are. It's more specific. And then the basketball on TV is very calm. It's very much back and forth, and it's more so conversational. And when you're on the radio, you're treating it like it's a TV hockey call. It's just a totally different thing. Like you could say, Embiid for 3. Yes. You know? And then just cut out. On the radio, where the frick is he shooting that 3 from? What's going on? Embiid at the top of the key. Thinks about firing a 3. Finally does. Bingo. You know, it's a totally different call. So you kind of have to be like an auctioneer when you're doing basketball on the radio. And when you're doing hockey on the radio, you're not going to get everything. If you think basketball's fast, hockey's even faster. So it's just different, you know? Some people like it, some people don't. But it definitely takes talent. There's no doubt about it. It does take a lot of talent. The pitch, and there's a four-seamer at 96 miles per hour taken by Bryson Stott. Austin Smith is going to pitch. He has a 6.92 ERA. Also has a 1-3 record as well. 1-0. There's a called strike. It sounded like strong arm robbery. Well, that's how you have to make it sound. You gotta listen to the other radio broadcasters for basketball. Listen to Mike Breen on the radio. Listen to all these guys. You gotta be so descriptive. Where's the ball? Who has the ball? What's going on? And you gotta talk very seamlessly. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bryson Stott. And the pitch is away for ball 2. Chased out of the first. I needed sedation after that. I hadn't watched basketball in 30 plus years. Now I know why, says John. 2-2 pitch to Stott. Ground ball hit over towards the second base side. And the throw over to first is in time. And the inning is over. And that is going to wrap it up. We go to the top of the second. Phillies get 4 runs thanks to a leadoff homer by Trey. And then a 2-run triple by JT. And an RBI ground out by Max Kepler. We go to the second inning. It's 4-0. But yeah. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But it definitely is... I have a lot of fun with it. I called Blue Coats games when I was in college. I had to learn about the sport, and I made sure that I took a lot of time before that audition just to learn about basketball. And during the audition, they were actually pretty impressed, which I was really shocked about. I was going in there with not really much to look for. Tom McGinnis, who is the radio play-by-play announcer for the Philadelphia 76ers, was actually one that got to listen to the tape, and he listened to the audition, and he really liked it. It was good. That was pretty cool. The best, I think, is when it's such a close game, and it's just a duel. I wish I would have been on the call, even though I loved being there in person for Joel Embiid's 70 points. You know, that's really sick. Oh no, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying that you're saying that. You were great. Don't get me wrong. Just not my jam. Hockey's not my jam either. No, I understand that. I totally get that. It's not like I said. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I love it though. I got a comment a couple of times like, I don't know if you can ever talk that fast. And I was like, watch me. Sometimes it's hard because you're also trying to mix up your vocabulary as well. And that's the sort of art that goes into it. That's the one thing I wish I could do a little bit more of, but there's so many things. You can work so hard on just the broadcasting craft. And we're not even just doing that now. It's insane. If you ever get a chance, no ball is 1 strike as we start off the top of the second. Sanchez is back out there. And there's a pitch that's down in the dirt for a ball. If you ever get a chance and you go to Cooperstown and you get a chance to go to the Hall of Fame, go to the Announcers Hall of Fame. It's really, really sick. It's just so cool when you see legends like Harry Kalas, Jack Buck. I mean, all those guys. Vince Scully. It's like announcer's paradise. 1-1. There's a chopper that's fouled away. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the next pitch underway. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout today. K's and chairs in the chat, folks. What's up, David? How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for being on here. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. As we go live for Sixers, Eagles, and Phillies games. The pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. We get John Miller on the radio here in Hawaii. Apparently it's Giants country. Yeah, and Dwayne Kuiper. Another Hall of Famer. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch is grounded over towards second base, scooped up by Stott. He's had a lot of action over there. Throws it over to first, and there's 2 gone as Marisnick grounds on out. I want to go back to Cooperstown. I really want to go visit Canton. The pitch. That is way inside and low for a ball. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to hit the Super Chat button and give back to us. You certainly don't have to, as the 1-0 is fouled away. But we go live every single day for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. And anything that you guys do give back to the channel goes for a good cause. We're trying to upgrade some more equipment, more research and softwares for us to run pretty smoothly. Here's Luke Williams, a former Philadelphia Philly. The 1-1, and that's inside and low for ball 2. I think that he had a walk-off 2-run homer against the Atlanta Braves when he was on the Phillies. Can somebody fact-check that for me? Or a walk-off base hit or something. 2-1 pitch. That is fouled away. I'm doing pretty good, David. I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be on here, of course, with you guys. It's pretty sick. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sanchez in his arsenal today has gone with the changeup, the sinker, the slider, and the cutter. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, hit out towards center field. It's going to drop in for a single. It takes about 3 bounces in front of Brandon Marsh. He'll finally pick it up and throw it on in towards the infield. So Williams does get on with a 2-out single. If it were the 70s, JJ would have been a ham radio guy with a big antenna across his house. Yeah, you're not wrong. The pitch underway, and that's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. Fresh haircut. Yeah, I had to go with the fade, the skin fade. Connor Capel is going to be up to bat. He's the designated hitter this afternoon. Batting in the 9 spot. 2 outs. Sanchez kicks and fires. It's inside for a ball. Every fan is welcome here. No, get out. Yeah. We don't allow any other fans on here. We are not a friendly chat, even though we say we are. 1-1 pitch. Line drive. Hit out towards right field. Past the dive of the right fielder, Mercado. It's going to go all the way towards the wall. He mistimed it. And so a run will easily score. Going on over to third base is Capel. And that will bring home a run. And I think that they're going to rule it as an RBI triple. Oscar Mercado just mistimed that dive and could not get in to make the catch. Surprised that he was just half a second late. They always say that if you try to make a diving catch, you want to make the ball bounce right in front of you, and you want to try to trap it. And now it's Brian De La Cruz, another former Marlin, coming on up, and he fouls the first pitch back over towards the screen. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we got it yesterday during the off day. The Phillies off day. I wasn't off yesterday. I still did the Sixers game, but no balls. 1 strike to De La Cruz. The pitch. And there is a sinker at 97 for strike 2. I need a fade. I'm looking like Beethoven. My guy hasn't called me back. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 gone in the top of the second. A base hit could cut the deficit in half. 0-2, there's a broken back ground ball hit over towards shortstop. Yikes, look out for Cristopher Sanchez, and the throw over to first is in time. That thing just went over Cristopher Sanchez's head. I'm surprised he hit it that far. Dale Cruz certainly has power, but the inning is over. So the Braves tack on a run, and they cut the deficit to 3 thanks to an RBI triple by Capel. And we go to the bottom of the second. 4-1 Phils. That was like the longest outro. We got a $2 super chat from our friend William. It just plays 3 sounds. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very, very much. Our very first donation of the day. Appreciate it very, very much. We got 43 people tuning on in here. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the subscribe button as well. Yes, we got 44 people on here. 20 likes. That has to change. Let's get up to 44 likes. Can we actually get to 100 likes is the question. We've done it before. I want to see if we can do that again. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? I'm going to try to push this. Yes or no? Billy McKay. Water time. Okay, Eagles fans. What do we think about the Josh Uche signing? How do we feel about the Philadelphia Eagles getting Josh Uche? Please forgive me, Don JJ. I like to late. Get out. Somebody has to time him out. Just kidding. The pitch, and there's a called strike. I think under Vic Fangio's system, he'll be pretty good. No balls, 1 strike. And the next pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Any decision yet tomorrow on the Sixers, Phillies or Sixers? Vote on the poll. It's looking like we're doing the Phillies so far. But vote. 1 ball, 1 strike. If one of my mods actually could get me that, or could just post that link on here, I would appreciate it. So Brandon Marsh is up to bat. Pilar is out there on the mound. He just came back in. Figured that was going to happen. And the 1-2 is high and inside for ball 2. What's up, Asia? David says everyone looks better when you play next to Jalen Carter. And when you have Vic Fangio, too, and Zach Bond. But you're right. The pitch to Marsh. And on the outside corner, called strike 3. Sit him down. I think with a good coordinator, he can make some noise. I think his ceiling is higher right now under a brand new system. I hope I'm right. It's Mercado coming on up to bat. And he lays off the first pitch, but it is a called strike. Mercado missed the diving catch on the line drive hit out to right field by Connor Capel. And they scored it as an RBI triple. Back in the bottom of the second. Or the top of the second, that is. The pitch, and that's taken down and away for a ball. I like how they allow pitchers to come back in to the game. The 1-1 pitch. There's a pop-up, hit out in foul ground. First baseman gives it a look, runs out of room. Charge. Continue to like and continue to hit that subscribe button as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mercado in the box, 1 out, base is empty, and the pitch to Mercado. And there is a foul ball that goes out of play. All right, let me find this thing myself. I don't think we have a lot of mods on today. If you guys want to go vote for which game to do tomorrow, I posted the poll last night. And by tomorrow, we will decide who the winner is. It looks like it's going to be the Phillies. Looks like we are going to be doing the Phillies game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Pilar has dealt with a lot of high pitch counts today versus batters. And there's another one here as this one's outside for ball 3. The payoff pitch to Mercado, down and outside for ball 4. Great at bat by Mercado. That is now the second walk today by the Phils. And now we go back to the top of the order. Trey Turner made some noise in his first at-bat by leaving the yard. The pitch to Trey, and he tries to take a hack at it as the pitch was off the plate. And he's down in the count 0-1. I think that was his first hit of spring training. Toss back over to first, not in time to get Mercado. We need 96 more subs in order for us to get to 5,000. And we're trying to do that for Phillies opening day. No balls, 1 strike to Trey Turner. Pilar comes set and fires and throws it down for a ball. Love it when our leadoff hitter hits in back-to-back innings. Yeah. The question is, can he continue to put up good at-bats? And get on base. The 1-1 to Trey. It's outside. Throw over the second base to get Mercado. He is safe. What a good throw. It was a bang-bang play. Chadwick Trump threw a strike over to second. And let's see again. It looks like Mercado actually got a late start. And it's pretty close. I think he just got in there. The 2-1 pitch. And that is outside and low for ball 3. RB! Philly take with RB. My guy. 3 balls, 1 strike to Turner. The next pitch, swing and a miss. He looked like a fool swinging at that pitch. Jeez. Keep your head in there, Trey. Took advantage of a hanging slider his first time up and just whacked it out of here. But the count is now full to Turner. Pilar already at 48 pitches. And we're only in the bottom of the second. The payoff pitch to Trey, outside for ball 4. Can't believe he held his horses on that, but he did, so give him credit. And now Bryce Harper coming on up. Let's go. Let's see those Bryce Harper emotes in the chat, baby. First, before Harper comes up. Oh, they're getting somebody warmed up. First pitch to Bryce. Swing and a foul ball. I have a sub number 1421, and I'm proud of it. Yes, sir. Ooh, let's go. Fire me up, chat. Mercado's at second. Over at first is Turner. There's one out in the bottom of the second. Harper's up to bat. The 0-1 to Bryce, and it's just upstairs. I was surprised that the umpire did not call that a strike. But they're not challenging it. We have some action going on in the Braves bullpen in case this gets out of whack. The 1-1 to Harper. Wide and high for ball 2. Guys, go subscribe to Philly Take with RB. That's my boy. That's my guy. Cannot wait for the full 162, baby. 2-1 to Harper, and he chops it foul right behind home plate. Going to be doing some Sunday Night Baseball this year. We got the Dodgers and the Cubs Japan series that we're covering next week, along with the Phillies. It's beautiful. The 2-2 to Bryce, and there's a line drive hit out over towards left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Mercado's rounding third. He'll try to come on in to score the throw to the plate. He dives, and he's safe. Up both opposite field single for Bryce Harper, and it's now 5-1. Let's go. What a swing by Bryce. Yes. Wish I didn't botch that call, but whatever. Mercado has speed, dude. He just was flying into home plate. And Snicker is going to pull the trigger as we have a pitching change. And it's 5-1 Philadelphia. 5K for opening day, baby. Let's go. Woo! Pitch and change. Take him out of here. Yes. That's what you want to see. Excellent at-bats today by the Phils. We said during their last time that they played with their full 9 starters that was their best game that they had offensively in spring training. This one's up there, man. This one's up there. Hit that thumbs up button, folks. And chat, I want to talk to you about something, okay? I need to get your opinion on something. All right. On a scale of A through F, a grading scale of A through F, let me know if you like this starting 4, right, from the lineup. Trey, Bryce, Bohm, Schwarber. How would you grade that? How would you grade that for your lineup with this team? I think that's the lineup to go to. If Trey is hot, I want Bryson Stott batting in the leadoff spot. They're not going to do it. They're just not. I don't know why. They're scared to do it. But I'll take it as a B. I think that an A lineup for me would be Stott, Bohm, right? Stott, Bohm, Harper, Schwarber, and then Trey. That's what I would do. But also Bohm, I guess, drives and runs. Here comes Alec to the plate. He took advantage of a cutter the last time up and hit it out towards right field and got himself a double. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Bohm. Also scored a run. He's batting .346 in spring training. He's been hot. The 1-0 pitch. Ooh, that almost got by the catcher. Hughes is now in there to pitch for the Atlanta Braves. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Braves have their red caps with the blue A logo in the center of the cap. The 2-0 pitch, ground ball, back over towards the mound. Knocked down by the pitcher. He can't make a throw over the second, but the throw over to first. It's a little bit high, but Cooper tags Bohm out. So Hughes misjudged that baseball And that could have been possibly a 1-4-3 double play. But because he bobbled it for just a quick second after fielding it with the glove, and just that transition of getting it into his bare hand, he took his eyes off the ball when he was looking on over at second base. So we'll call that an E1, but it is a 1-3 ground out. And now it's Schwarber up to bat. And the first pitch is taken for a strike. I like it the way it is. Turner, Harper, Bowman, Schwarber. Fair enough. 0-1 to Kyle. Swing and a miss. He got a slider, and he was looking to whack that thing out of here. So you think Turner, Harper, Bowman, Schwarber is the way to go? 0-2 to Kyle. And that's in the dirt again. Ball one. Make some noise, chat. Charge! Runners at second and third. The 1-2. Check swing. Did Schwarber go? Third base umpire James Hoy does a little finger wag and says nope, he did not. Two balls, two strikes, and the pitch to Schwarber. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. That's going back towards the track. It's gone! A rocket by Schwarber! And Philadelphia in the driver's seat. They've put up 8 runs in 1 2/3 of an inning. Woo! Oh, that is so sick. Let's go, Schwarber, baby. Let's go. Now it's JT Realmuto coming on up to bat, and the first pitch, he takes it in there for a strike. 2 out Magic, 8-1 Phils. That's what we're talking about. 0-1 pitch to JT, swing and a miss. Kyle Schwarber, I don't know what the exit velocity on that pitch was, but that was crushed. That was absolutely murdered. That's just what Schwarber does. He Schwarbominates baseballs. 1-1, and there's a called strike. Eight to 1, Philadelphia. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball hits softly towards the right side. Second baseman has it. Gobbles it up. Throws it over to first. The inning is over. The Phillies tack on another 4 runs. They put up 4 in the first. They put up 4 in the second. What's in store for the third? That's the question. They lead it 8-1, though. This is excellent. Hitting is contagious for this ball club. Exit velo was 200 miles per hour, says Roman Baird. Oof. Dude, watch the highlights on that swing. That was a Schwarber beauty. That was June Schwarber. It's only March, guys. Kyle, calm down. Calm down, Kyle. Hit that thumbs up button, man, and hit that subscribe button. We need 96 more subs to help us get to 5,000 for opening day. A subscriber a day gets us ready for opening day. It's beautiful. I just want to know how far that thing went. Phil's bats have really picked it up over the last week. They're starting to get locked in. It was sick. Eagles just hired Georgia's assistant QB coach to Nick Sirianni's coaching staff. It's 8-1 Philadelphia. Eli White, Orlando Arcia, and Garrett Cooper are due up in the batting order. And Cristopher Sanchez, it feels like he hasn't pitched in a while, but he is going to go out there to pitch for Philadelphia. We're probably not going to be able to do a post-game show today because I do have to head out after this. During the regular season, though, after every single game, we're taking phone calls. I finally got the phone call number set up, so that is really awesome news. Sorry for the delay. The pitch. There's a line drive. Played on the bounce. Over to Trey Turner. Throw over to first. Got him. And there's one away. Let's give Trey there. That was not an easy play. Had to play it on the bounce. It was hit really hard and just got it right by the letters. That's where he had to field it, and he had to do it really quickly. One out in the top of the third, and the batter Arcia looks at ball one. Phillies lead it 8-1. Kyle Schwarber hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the second, and the 1-0 pitch, and there's a called strike. Harper also had an RBI single. JT in the bottom of the first had a 2-run triple. Trey Turner also led off the game with a home run. And Max Kepler had an RBI ground out. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a ground ball hit over towards shortstop. Turner flips it on over to first. And it's in time for out number 2. I want to hear everyone's voice and accents. Yep, well, we got Discord up and running. And we also have our phone lines up and running, too, so you can call on in. We all sound like Kermit the Frog. So you're saying Patrick Mahomes, right? So we all sound like Patrick Mahomes. 0-1. And that changeup is upstairs. Scott, don't you sleep? He's like 14 hours ahead. The pitch. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hell yes, it's John. I'll call. Just keep it PG. That's it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the third. There's 2 outs. And the pitch is inside and low for ball 3. I am going to do like a 5-minute timer for callers if we're going to be getting like a lot. I think that's fair. Payoff pitch from Cristopher Sanchez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another K by Cristopher Sanchez. And that's how we end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the third. Cut that call. That was awesome. During the regular season, what I'm going to try to do is I want to make sure that I have highlight calls cut after every single game, so that way I can make a little yearbook of just some of our really cool calls. There's those chairs. 1 chair. 2 chairs. And 3. Trace. Sanchez is on fire again. Yes, he is. I'm telling you, like, hot take here. And some people don't even think it's a hot take. I don't think Philly fans do. But Cristopher Sanchez, Aaron Nola, and Zach Wheeler are going to finish in the top 5 race of Cy Young in the National League. It's beautiful. Keep making things better and better. And I'm going to have to break down and join. Let's go. Let's go. Sanchez has gotten all 3 of his strikeouts to end each inning. Roman says, I want Nola to get it. I want Sanchez to get it. Actually, I'm sorry. I want Wheeler to get it. Wheeler has never gotten a Cy Young. Wheeler has never gotten a Cy Young. Do I really care, like, ultimately who gets it on the Phillies? No. If one of them gets it, I'll be happy with that. But Wheeler has never won a Cy Young. And this guy is, 34? It'll be 35. I think Ranger's going to have a good year, too. But he just has to stay healthy. First pitch, and it's taken for a strike to Max Kepler. 0-1 to Kepler. And that's off the plate and downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom of the 3rd. Phillies lead it 8-1. Congratulations to J-Roll again for getting on into the Wall of Fame. And the 1-1 pitch, and that is down and away for ball 2. You're late, Larry. You all know what to do. Can't be late. You got to be on time. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, and that's outside. As Joey from Full House would say, cut it out. Three one to Kepler. Swung on, golfed out to right field. It's a foul ball, though. Who's up to bat now? Hughes. 3-2 pitch, and that's outside for ball 4, and Kepler gets on with a leadoff walk. What's going on, Evan? Evan, you're the MVP, man. Bryson Stott is coming on up to bat at the first pitch. He takes it way inside as his helmet comes flying off. Don't hit Bryson Stott. That's not what you want. Hit that thumbs up button. Evan, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. 8-1 Phillies. They have exploded today in spring training. 1-0 pitch. That is high and away for ball 2. Taking a look at some of the other baseball scores. The Nationals, they lead it 4-3 with bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th. The Rays are actually up to bat. They have 2 outs with bases loaded. 2-0 pitch, and that's outside again for ball 3. And the count is now 3-0. We are on a mission. We got to get to 5K for Phillies opening day. That's the grind. The grind don't stop. 3-0 pitch to Stott, and he takes a strike on the upper 3rd of the zone. Orioles, they lead a 3-1 as they go to the top of the 5th. JJ has a 6 o'clock shadow. 3-1 to Stott. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's going to stay in the yard. Backpedaling as the center fielder. He'll make the catch. That's Kellenic. And there's out number 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Keep up the great work, man. Evan, feel free to email me. JasonJoseph@gmail.com. That's for anybody that's out there. I'm going to post it right now down below. If you guys have any sort of business inquiries or you just want to reach out to me off the air, that's where you go. My email is right over here. Okay, it's coming. Don't you worry. The pitch, and that is taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Brandon Marsh. We just got rumors that Johan Rojas might change his jersey number from 18 to 23. According to a John Foley. 1-0 pitch, and that's outside for ball 2. Tyler Phillips getting warmed up in the Phillies bullpen. 2-0 delivery, swing and a miss. I mean, badly from Brandon Marsh. Marsh still rocking the hair. I don't know how he keeps it wet. I don't know how he does it. 2-1 delivery, and there's a slider on the outside corner for strike 2. The Rays just scored on a 3-run double, and they now lead at 6-4. Remember, we said it was 4-3 Washington with bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th. Well, now it's 6-4. The 2-2 pitch to Marsh. Upstairs again for ball 3. We got an afternoon game tomorrow with the Phillies prospects. And then we got a night game tomorrow night. We haven't decided yet if we're doing it. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. It's right here. This is the poll. What shall we do? Sixers or Phillies? For Friday. Hughes already with 29 pitches. The Phillies have been taking so many pitches today. It's unbelievable. Payoff pitch outside again for ball 4. And Marsh will head on over to first base. Okay. Good at bat by Marsh. So Stott flied out to center. Marsh gets on with a walk. And Mercado is coming into the box. 18 pitches in this inning for Jonathan Hughes. 11 balls and 7 strikes. The pitch to Mercado. He stares at the cutter. That's right down Broadway for strike 1. We have some more action coming on up. The poll is right there. The poll I see. Nope, I just posted it in chat. I'll post it again. It's right here. This is the community poll. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd, 1 out. Mercado walked in the 2nd, also scored a run. Made a fielding error as well in right field. They didn't call it a fielding error, but he timed out his dive a little bit too late and could not make the catch. And that resulted in an RBI triple by Connor Capel. They're challenging this pitch here. And the ball, or the count is now 2-1. It was originally, I think it was a 1-2 count. Denver says, I already voted. No worries. They're going to give Mercado time. I'm happy that y'all are active today. Sick. The 2-1 to Mercado. And that's on the inside corner. It's a called strike 2. Let's go, chat. Charge! 2-2 to Mercado and another foul ball. You guys are so immature. 2-2. Uh-oh. It goes over the head of Mercado. That was aimed right at his head. And runners are going to advance on over to 2nd and 3rd. I mean, Hughes was going right at Mercado. It just slipped on. It just slipped. It wasn't like it was on purpose. It just slipped out of his hands. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mercado. And the payoff pitch. And that's going to load the bases. Mercado loads the bases, and Trey Turner is coming on up. Let's go, chat. Where's the Phillies rally towels? Here comes Trey. Pitch number 1. Strike 1. It's a cutter. Who are you calling immature? I mean, that in a good way. Just joshing with you guys. 8 runs scored, 5 hits, 6 walks, 4 extra base hits for the Phillies, including 2 homers in the 0-1 to Trey, foul ball. So Trey homered to start this party off, and then he walked in his next at bat. Grand slam ice cream time. Grab your spoon, says Roman. Harper's in the on-deck circle, the 0-2 to Trey Turner. He pops it up. It's a foul ball. It goes behind home plate and out of play. All right, how many people do we have on here? We got 54 people on here, 40 likes. Hit that subscribe button as well. Let's keep going. 10 seconds left on the pitch timer. And Hughes with pitch number 41. Coming on up. Here it is. The pitch to Turner. Fly ball. Hit out towards left center field. It'll stay in the yard. Runners are going to tag up. The catch is made. And the throw is drawn over to second. And the Phillies get another run as Kepler will score. And it's now 9-1. The runner from second heads over to third. And Trey Turner with a 2 RBI day. He got underneath that pitch and just missed it, but he got the job done, and Bryce Harper will step into the box. Before that happens, Snicker is going to make another move as we have another pitch and change. All right, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, all right, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. We need 96 more of you to subscribe to get us to 5,000. Let's go. Don't forget, if you want to donate to the channel too, we're on here every single day. We've been I was looking at calendar and I realized, damn, we've been on this is our 19th day in a row that we've been on. We've been on for 19 straight days. We started on the 22nd because we did the Sixers game that night. We didn't even do the Phillies game that day. So, yeah, the 22nd to the 1st is 1 week. And the 8th, that's 4. So, yeah, so this is day number 19. Pretty wild. And in case you did not see our poll in our community tab, it's right here. Go vote. What game should we do tomorrow night? Phillies or Sixers? There's the link. Memberships. They're $2.99 a month, folks. My guys, my members. Drop those emotes. They're $2.99. If you want to get access to some really, really cool emotes, it's $2.99. And you got to click on the link that I'm going to send you right now. Is that really water? Says PAS. Y'all are so inappropriate. I can't. Just kidding. It actually is water. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. On ball, no strikes to Bryce Harper, and the pitch is downstairs. It's a changeup for ball 2. All right, so my membership link, where is it? Keep forgetting to pull this up. Next pitch, and now it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Take that full size, right? Two balls, 1 strike. Just had it up. These pin messages. The pitch. And now it's strike two. JJ's pin messages. Here it is. I found it. Sorry. 2-2 to Harper. Swinging a miss. He went golfing after a sinker that was inside and low. The Phillies do get another run, though, thanks to a sac fly by Trey Turner, and the inning is over. And it looks like Tyler Phillips is going to go out there and have another audition day for the Phils for the top of the fourth. All right, here is the membership link. It's $2.99 a month. If you guys want to get some really cool emotes, members, drop what all the emotes are down below. There they are. Beautiful. Great. We got 50 concurrent viewers and 44 likes. We got a $5 super chat, baby! Gotta love beating the Braves senseless, even in a spring training game. Gotta ring the bell for our second super chatter today. Thank you so much, David. You're the best. Appreciate it. David is awesome. If you are also tuning in on the other stream, hold up one second. I got to pull up the other one. I keep forgetting I have a vertical stream too. I always keep forgetting, but not a lot of people chat on there, so. Yes. Those are the emotes, baby. I'm going to try to do some also. I'm also going to try to do some more like extra exclusive stuff for my members this year. I have some other things in mind that I'd like to try to do. Yes. Concurrent versus consecutive is the difference between felon Tavius getting out of prison versus 50. We're in the top of the fourth. It's a 1-0 count to Chadwick Trump. And the pitch. That's upstairs the first time. And the second time, it's in the same spot, same location, same velocity. 2-0 pitch, and Cristopher Sanchez still pitching. And there's a foul ball. 52 pitches today for Sanchi. Don't ever call him that again, JJ. That's not cool. 2-1. And there's a pop-up hit out over towards right field. Mercado shies over towards the line, then he'll make the grab. There we go. Friday night Phillies. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Yeah, I'm not doing that again, Denbrew. I learned my lesson. Sometimes even I need spring training. Sometimes that's just how it works. You try certain things. That ain't going to be said during the regular season. The ball's 2 strikes. 9-1 Philadelphia. The 0-2 pitch, and it's in the dirt. It was a changeup, and the count is 1-2. We're only in the top of the 4th inning. We've been on here for, an hour, 42 minutes? The game's like an hour and a half. It's been like an hour, 20 minutes so far, maybe. A 1-2 delivery. Another changeup that swung on and missed. And another strikeout by Sanchez. 1 strikeout. 2 strikeouts. 3 strikeouts. And 4. Got a foul ball by Jake Marisnik, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Are they still ruining Fridays with those awful City Connect unis? I don't know. I don't know about that. When they're home? Probably, because it's probably in their contract. I don't know, though. No balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch is on the upper third of the zone for strike 2. Sanchez kicks, fires, and the next pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. He reached 98 miles per hour on that pitch on the upper third of the inside corner. And McCormick, all he had to do was smile at the camera. Let's go. Cristopher Sanchez today. Five strikeouts. 5 chairs. Oh, that's beautiful. Fire me up. Fire me up. Keep hitting that like button. Guys, please do me a favor. Share this stream or just share the word with everybody that not only do we do Phillies games, but we do Eagles and we do Sixers games as well. And not only are we doing that, but we're doing more MLB games this year. I want us to expand the brand. That's really what I want us to do this year. I want us to take this channel to new levels. So that means that we got to put in more work outside of just doing Phillies games. So we're going to be doing some Sunday Night Baseball. We got post-game shows that we're going to be doing after the games are done. And you guys are going to be able to call in. We got a phone line. It's really awesome. Had to start off the season with a full fresh cut, too. Because guess what? It's a new Phillies season, and we're fresh. We're fresh. So it's great. Like that. Chat. Talk to me. Okay. Who is the closer of the Philadelphia Phillies? If you were to name one person that would be closing for the starting day, on opening day, who would that guy be? Who would that guy be? I think it's safe to say that Alvarado's mine. Enio De Los Santos is going to be pitching. Spent the 2024 season with the Padres, the Yankees, and the White Sox. And he pitched in 64 games. He had a 5.2 ERA. And Alec Bohm is coming on up to bat. Kelenic was out in center field, and he had to open the gate to get in. It's like locked out of there. He's like, get me in. And he finally pushed through. Evelyn Trainer, what's going on? Alvarado, Romano, who else? More thoughts. The pitch. And there's a called strike at 96 miles per hour to Alec Bohm, who doubled in the first and scored a run. Larry beat my fingers. Alvarado for me. Nice. 0-1 pitch to Alec Bohm. Strike 2. Enio De Los Santos. I always thought that this guy had very good fastball deliveries, but just the secondary pitches were something that he struggled with. 0-2, and that is off the plate. Excuse me. I don't excuse myself. The pitch to Bohm in the dirt. We need 5 more legs to get us to 50. Very active chat today. Love it. So what happens when the Phillies score runs. Pitch to Bohm, and he fouls it away. Why does this always happen? It's like every single time I stream, I have to like refresh this page. Don't know why. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bohm. And the pitch, swing and a miss. And he chases after a cutter that was way off the plate and in the dirt. And so we start off the 4th. And here comes Kyle Schwarber to the box. Schwarber sent one into the sun his last time up. And he stands alone in the box. And the first pitch, he fouls it back towards the screen. Continue to spread that word, baby. That was Kyle's first homer of the year. And it was a 3-run laser out to right field. 0-1 to Kyle. It's down and in for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. When I've been watching him at the plate, to be honest with you, he's having a hard time laying off on some of those changeups. Got the fans running at Baycare Ballpark. And the 1-2, and he takes a cutter that's down. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Cole with the yellow polo. Oof. And T-Mac with the yellow polo. Dude, those polo shirts are fire. 2-2 to Kyle. Swing and a miss. There's a changeup that he goes after. And he's down on strikes. And that's now 3 strikeouts in a row by the Braves pitching staff. And JT is going to come on up. It was a pretty good pitch. That would have landed right at the knees, actually. JT in the box. 2 gone. Bottom of the 4th. The pitch to JT, and he hammers it out to right field. Unfortunately, though, it's a foul ball. What do we put on our bagels besides cream cheese? I like avocados on bagels. They're really good. JT had a 2-run triple back in the 1st. 0-1 to Realmuto, and it's down and away for a ball. That makes it now 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Foul ball. You tell it, dude. That sounds good. 1-2 to JT, and he fouls it off towards the right field side. Eric says he goes with smoked salmon. What else do we put on our bagels? Nobody likes avocado? Lox of salmon verified by your imaginary friend upstairs. Oh, chat. Y'all are crazy. De Los Santos kicks, fires, and the pitch, and he strikes out the side. And gets himself a 1-2-3 inning as JT Realmuto strikes out swinging. And so he played 4 and head to the top of the 5th at Baycare Ballpark. That is the first time today that the Phillies have not scored a run in an inning. All right. Let's do some baseball trivia. I'm going to ask you a baseball trivia question, okay? And if you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. You have 30 seconds to answer this question. Okay? So what is today? Today is March 13th. By the way, happy birthday to my friend Jiva Newts. Happy birthday to my friend Jiva Newts. Why is this not loading? Why is this not loading, man? March 13th. It's not coming up. All right. I'll do this one. Which free agent was signed today in Phillies history? This is going to be a tough one. Which free agent was signed today in Phillies history? Phillies signed somebody on this day. Just name me players. Just fire away. Just fire away. Let's go. Well, we're waiting. Okay, I got it. Sorry, my phone wasn't loading. I was having some Wi-Fi problems. Didn't anticipate that, so we had to go with a plan B. Bryce Harper. I'll give you one hint. Older, not a part of the 2000s. Okay, that's the only hit I'm giving you. 2 balls, no strikes. Tyler Phillips is pitching. Cristopher Sanchez looked absolutely strong today. 2-0 pitch, and it's down for ball 3. Tyler Phillips not off to a good start. Which Phillies free agent was signed on this day? Pre-2000s. Fire away the answers. 3-0, and there's a called strike right at the kneecaps. Larry Boa. No. Just keep going. Keep typing. Von Hayes. 3-1 pitch, and there's a foul ball. Fire away. Lance Parrish. Got it, Denbrew. Lance Parrish is correct. He got it. 3-2 pitch, and there's a ground ball. It's a foul ball. Larry said John Kruk. Larry missed a trivia question. So far, Larry's over 1. Larry is so good, though, at his Phillies trivia. He really is. So when you get Larry on something, that's pretty good. 3-2 pitch, and that's down and in for ball 4. Lance Parrish. And by the way, again, Sanchez reached 98 on that last fastball that he threw. Lance Parrish, he's now 68 years old. He was actually born in Pennsylvania. His nickname was the Big Wheel. Played in Major League Baseball from 77 to 1995. Good job. 9-1 Phils. Top of the 5th. A runner on over at first. 0-1 pitch, and there's a curveball that's fouled away. Larry is not human. He is AI encyclopedia. Larry definitely knows his Phillies history for sure. And it's great. I can always go to him for certain things. 0-2 pitch. There's a check swing, ground ball. Hit over towards third base. The throw to the second. There's one. The throw to the first. Not in time. So it's just a 5-4 fielder's choice. Capella does beat it out. Luke Williams walks, and Capella grounds into a 5-4 fielder's choice. They're interviewing Cristopher Sanchez now on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Hit that thumbs up button, folks, and hit that subscribe button. We got 50 people tuning on in. 3 of you have not hit the thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 100. And we're also trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. The pitch underway, and there's strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Phillips comes sit at the belt again and fires a sweeper that's in the dirt for a ball. Let's go, baby. We're not human. We cover all the Phillies games. We're not human. We are not human. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Larry, you work from 5 to 4? Just kidding. I knew what you were saying. I knew you were talking to John. 1-2 on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards deep right center field. That's going back, and it's off the top of the right center field wall. Rounding third, and coming in to score is Capel. The relay to the plate. Not in time. And it's an RBI double to make it a 9-2 ball game. That just went over towards the Surfside Lemonade sign. And then right center field. And De La Cruz, who's had a very good career against the Philadelphia Phillies, just continues to show why he's a very good hitter against Phillies pitching. Eli White's coming up. Eli's coming. The pitch, and there's a called strike. Eli's actually had a very good spring training. He's batting .429 with a solo homer. A 1 ground ball hit off the glove of Phillips, and everybody's going to be safe. He fielded it on a bounce. It popped out of the glove, and Eli White's going to get aboard with an infield single. Heading over to third base is De La Cruz. And it's still 9-2. But runners over at first and third base with 1 out still. Oof. I mean, fielding pitches or fielding hits when you're a pitcher, it's really not as easy as it looks. You got to react so quickly. But that thing bounced right in front of him. It wasn't even hit that hard. And I was surprised that he couldn't make the play. Pitch to Orlando Arcia, and there's strike 1. The ball is 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Phillies lead it 9-2. Phillips will come sit at the belt again. He kicks, fires, and throws a sweeper that's in the dirt again. Excuse. We should have a burp counter. How many times does JJ burp in the stream? That's already 2. 1-1. There's another chopper that's foul towards the third base dugout. Can you believe that Selection Sunday is just 3 days away? Can you believe that? I can't. Phillips with 19 pitches in this inning, and he's only gotten 1 out. It's a 1-2 pitch. There's a chopper hit over towards the right side. Stott scoops it up, throws it on over to first. The Braves do get a run back, though, and they make it 9-3 on the RBI ground out by Orlando Arcia. And White does maneuver over to second base. Oh, Larry, it's Tanner Banks. Not Tyler Banks. Tyler Banks. Tyra. First it's Tyra, the celebrity, and then it's Tanner Banks, not Tyler Banks. No balls, 1 strike to Garrett Cooper, who walked in the first. The 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss. We had a pitcher, his last name was Tyler, who pitched in spring training this year. 0-2, that's down in the way. You know, the Cardinals and the Astros are already in the top of the 8th inning. It's 1-1. 1-2 pitch. There's a fly ball hit over towards center field. Marsh shields it with his glove and will make the catch for out number 3. So the Braves, they get 2 runs thanks to an RBI double by Brian De La Cruz and an RBI ground out over to second by Orlando Arcia. Yeah, Cristopher Sanchez was spectacular again. He's going deeper now. Rob is having him go a little bit deeper. And I think that he's looked so good. The fastball, the sinker, the changeup. They're electric pitches. The Rays now lead at 13-4 in the bottom of the 5th against the Nationals. And if you think that's a high deficit, the Minnesota Twins are shutting out the Pirates 12-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Miranda has 4 RBI. Morales had an RBI. Vasquez, I think, grounded into a fielder's choice. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, baby. Let's go. 13-4 as we go to the top of the 6th. By the way, if I don't read your super chat, and you think it's and it's really important, to you guys, make sure that you hit the super chat button, and I will make sure all super chats are absolutely read. Well, on a day like today where we have a very active chat, I might not always get to your chats. And don't ever think it's anything personal. Kepler is in the box. It's now 9-3. JJ, my heart still hurts for my mom. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying prayers every night, Asia. I really have. I really, really have. The pitch, and that's outside for a ball. One-0 pitch, and there's a foul ball. Nine 3 Phils. Max Kepler is in the box. In the 1-1. And there's a called strike from De Los Santos, who has struck out 3 batters in a row. The Braves have actually struck out 4 batters in a row. Come on, we have to get another subscriber. We haven't gotten any subscribers. We are on the way to 5K for opening day. 1-2, and there's a chopper hit over towards first base, scooped up by the first baseman, and tagging the bag for out number 1 is Garrett Cooper. So at least that ends that ends the strikeout streak. That's nice. Only in the bottom of the 5th. It's 9-3 Philadelphia. And Bryson Stott is coming up to bat. Philadelphia is putting more than $100 million into preparation for an MLB All-Star Game, a World Cup, and semi-quincentennial. 1-0 pitch to Bryson Stott. That is way outside for ball 2. Well, we got word from Dick Weiss. I'm sure other people talked about it before, but Ken Rosenthal just made his own comments. As the 2-0 pitch is lined out over towards right field. That's going to go all the way over the fence. And Bryson Stott hammers one out to right field, and the Phillies lead it 10-3. That was great timing. Thank you, Bryson Stott. I thought that was Nick Castellanos that does that. Good swing by Bryson. I didn't even think that was going to go out. I didn't think it had the height, but it did. And so that makes it now 10-3 Philadelphia as they score another run. Good swing. This is the smash mouth offense that we've won. Ball, no strikes. De Los Santos looks a little bit tired. He's running out of gas. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Marsh in the box. De Los Santos was ready to throw, but time was called. Before I actually get into what I was going to say, the Eagles are signing Harrison Bryant to a 1-year deal up to $2 million. Tight end. 2-0 pitch. Nets down for ball 3. Harrison Bryant just agreed to a 2-year or a 1-year deal up to $2 million. Hey, JJ, the score's backwards. What's up, Georgia fan? How are you, man? 3 balls, no strikes, and the pitch to Marsh, and there's a strike called. Unfortunately, though, we heard from Ken Rosenthal and from Dick Weiss that John Feinstein suddenly died. He was a sports writer and was very well established in the Washington Post, and he was one of a very good sports writer, and he passed away. So prayers go out to him and his family. Pitch on the way, and that's taken for a ball. Dick Weiss said that he was supposed to stay with us Sunday night before speaking at the Coaches versus Cancer breakfast at the Palestra, but unfortunately passed away. So thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family and to the sports world, because it's a tough loss. Oscar Mercado is coming up to bat. No balls, 1 strike to Mercado, and the pitch, and there's strike 2. Phillies lead it 10-3. Marsh did get on with a walk. Mercado's in the box. And the toss back to first, and Marsh dives back in there safely. Oh, 2 to Mercado. It's popped up. Hit out over towards the right field line. It's a foul ball, though, as it bounces out of play. The ball's 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch on the way, and there's another fly ball hit out over towards center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Marisnik plays it on a bounce. Going on over to third base is Brandon Marsh. And the Phillies continue to rally here in the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, another good swing by Mercado. And he was down in the count, too. He got to take advantage of a pitch. It was a mistake. It was a cutter on the inside corner that looked like it was pretty flat. So Pretty good. And runners at the corners with one out in the bottom of the fifth, and Trey Turner's coming up for the fourth time today. The pitch to Trey. Popped up, hit out over towards the right field side, and out of play she goes. No balls, one strike. De Los Santos, I don't know why he's still pitching out there. He has 33 pitches. And the 0-1 is tapped fair towards the first base side. Throw over the first in time. The throw back to the plate. Not in time. An RBI. Ground out by Trey Turner. And that's going to go down as a 2-3-2 RBI ground out. Had to think about that for a second as to how they would score that, but that is how it goes. 2 outs, and the runner from first does go on over to second base. Marsh scored, and Mercado advances over to second. That's now his third RBI today. Behind the plate is Chadwick Trump. And now it's Harper coming up to bat. And he stares at an off-speed, or a cutter that's way outside. The pitch to Bryce, and he shoots it foul. De Los Santos comes set at the letters, kicks, and delivers. And there is a pitch that's outside for ball 2. Yeah, 2-3 I meant to say, sorry. A 2-3 RBI ground out. If he was out at the plate, that would have been a 2-3-2 double play. That's correct. Sorry. 2-1. And there is a strike. They're going to challenge this, though. Have some mercy, Phillies. That pitch was outside. So it should be a 3-1 count, and it is. I'd say green lights to Bryce. 3-1 to Harper. And he gets the green light, but he fouls it off. Let's go, chat. Charge! Time called by Bryce Harper. Not kidding, the Phils are way better than the Braves, and this game is absolute proof. I'm not there yet. 3-2 to Harper. High fly ball. Hit out to left field. And that is going to be caught just in front of the warning track. And that's going to end the inning. And Harper just missed it. And the inning is over as we go to the 6th inning. It's 11-3 Philadelphia. Ugh. Oh, Larry. I can't go that far. Sale's not pitching. Strider's not pitching. Ronaldo's not pitching. Acuna's not playing. Olsen's not playing. Riley's not playing. Harris is not playing. And neither is Ozzie Albies. I mean, come on. I'm not saying that we can't beat them. I'm not saying that at all. But to use this as an assessment, I mean, I can't go that far. I can't go that far. I can't go that far. Now, how Snicker is managing, that I take into stock. That I take into stock. Because he's leaving these guys out there for way too long. He is. But it's like our A squad's going up against their B squad. I can't like use that as proof. Another Tuesday game with high score. So what? It's 11-3. We're objectively a way better team. I can't base that off of this game. That's like imagine if we had, I don't know, like if we had Tyler Phillips starting out there today, and then we had Garrett Stubbs catching, we had Otto Kemp over at first, Edmundo Sosa at second or shortstop, Cody Clemens at second. Like we're going up against their B squad. The pitch, and there's a called strike to Chadwick Trump. I'm happy with how we're doing today. Do not get that twisted. And I like Otto. I'm not saying that we don't like Otto. I'm not saying that at all. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it's not apples to apples. We're playing apples versus oranges. Not saying that there's no stock into this, because there is. 1-1, swing and a miss. I just can't say that we're better, and to say that that the Braves aren't even going to beat us once. Oh my gosh, that's just that's crazy. That's as crazy as saying that Howie Roseman is the worst GM now in all of football. When we heard that the other day. The pitch. So there's a swing and a miss, and Tyler Phillips gets a strikeout. And there's one out in the top of the sixth. Then we have another pitch and change. So that is going to do it for Tyler Phillips. One out in the top of the sixth. Chadwick sounds like a prep school name. All right, chat. Hear me out. Hear me out on this, okay? You're probably not going to like this, okay? You're probably not going to like this at all, okay? But it has to be said. It has to be said. It has to be said. Let me go to my monologue screen for a second. Okay. All right. I listened to the Garrett Stubbs playlist. I finally got a chance to listen to the whole thing. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it, man. I'm not a fan of the playlist. I was listening to the whole thing, you know, I've been doing that for like the last week. I'm not a fan of the playlist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can do whatever you want to me, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why. I don't know. Dancing on My Own is nice, but I'm not a fan of like the rest of the songs that are on the playlist, man. Call me crazy, please. Like, call me crazy if you think I'm bugging with that. If you think I'm bugging with that, call me crazy. Call me out. Debate me on it. But I got to be honest. I got to give you my personal thoughts. I finally, after a couple of years, have listened to the playlist. I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry. And I love me some Garrett Stubbs, and I love it when he's dancing in the locker room and in the clubhouse. You know, he's the vibes guy. I'm just not a big fan of the playlist. That's just me, though. Oh my gosh, we tried to get really creative there by giving a hot dog in the foul ball netting. That was really cool. I'm just not, though. All right, top of the sixth. It's 11-3 Philadelphia. 8-run ball game with 1 out. JJ's gone crazy. Go stop him. I'm not a fan of the playlist, man. 0-1 pitch, and there is a foul ball towards the first base side. I do like River of Dreams, though. One ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch to Kelenic, and there's a foul ball. One-two delivery, and there's a high fly ball hit out over towards right field. It'll stay in the yard. Thank goodness Mercado's there at the right time, and I'll make the catch. Kelenic hit it really hard, just right at the right fielder. How many wins do you see the Phillies getting this year? I see them getting 92, but when I did the whole simulator, I said 88. Was it 88 or was it 86? I think it was 88. Should have wrote it down. Next pitch, and there's a little blooper hit out over towards the first base side. Harper gets it, though, and he'll make the catch. And there's a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Philadelphia Phillies pitching staff, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well. Go subscribe to Mitch Kofsky. Mitch, thank you so much for coming on here, as always. Appreciate you. Drop that link down below, my friend. It's gone. Wait. No, dang it. All right, bottom of the 6th, baby. We got 49 people tuning on in. Tell your friends. Please tell your family members about this channel, too. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to do that. We've gotten 2 super chats today. Shout out to our 2 men that super chatted. Will was 1. That's 1 right there. We'll give him a little bell. And we got a $5 super chat as well from David Archer. Thank you both so much. Seriously. All super chats go to a good cause, man. I actually have to start thinking about updating some of my equipment on here. There's a couple of things that I may have to look into getting. But I don't know if that's going to be for this year. Hopefully it's not. You know, this stuff I'm hoping to spend on during the off season as much as possible. Hey, JJ, sorry for crashing out the other day. Let's go, Phils. Oh, I figured you were, David. I figured you were. It is disappointing to lose C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I figured you were. And it happens. That's what makes us a Phillies sports fan, right? We love our teams. We care about our teams, and we get very passionate. And sometimes we lose our cool in the moment, and I've been there. I've totally been there. I did. Uche and Dillon were good pickups. They were. Here's Bohm. And there's a line drive. Hit out to right field. It'll drop in for a single. And Alec Bohm just continues to be a hitting machine. It's like every time he comes up, he's just automatically going to hit the ball hard. He's using the opposite way. He's using his power as well. I expect Alec Bohm to actually have a big year now. He is hot. And now it's Schwarber coming on up to bat. And he stares at a strike. But did Michael get hidden? We're going to unhide you. One pitch, and there's a swing and a foul ball. Sorry, I might have made a mistake. Buck Farmer is going to pitch. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Schwarber, and he hammers it foul towards the first base side. Sorry, Michael. I don't know what happened there. Ahmad just hit you. Luckily, I caught that. I have to, you know what I have to do? I have to go through a round of bans. Some people were banned by accident, and I have to make sure that I look at some of those people and do like a clean slate, maybe. 1-2. And that pitch is down for ball 2. So, yeah, sorry about that, Michael. That definitely was not me. The pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd time today. There's one out here in the bottom of the 6th. And JT Realmuto is due up now. A 2-run triple in the first inning. And stares at a pitch that's outside for a ball. Not sure why I deleted the comment. No worries. It happens. It happens. I've made that mistake too. Remember last year we had... Oh my gosh, that was awful. 1 ball, no strikes in the next pitch, and that is taken. It's a slider that's in there for a strike. Who, me? I was banned, says Michael. Yeah, you were banned for speaking out the truth about Brett Favre. And Aaron Rodgers. 1-1, and there's a ball that's inside and low for ball 2. I've done it before, though, too. But remember last year we had a mod on here. We're not going to name who it is, but it was such a mistake, you know. Accidentally was pressing buttons. She wasn't even pressing buttons. She just forgot to lock her phone, and everybody was getting banned. 3 balls, 1 strike. This is getting painful to watch. Well, we've been down this road so many times this year. We've lost 20-2. We've lost 16-4. 3-1 pitch to JT. That's inside for ball 4. How many walks do we have today, folks? How many walks do the Phillies have today? I think that they have... This is what, their 8th walk? I remember that when it happened. Yeah, that was not fun. But man. that was the truth. I think they actually had I think that she had her phone in their backpack. It's all good, you know. We all make mistakes, and you know, I'm not trying to make anybody feel guilty at all whatsoever. It just happens, you know. It just happens. 2 runners on in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. And that's how you know our channel is expanding. And that's how we get a lot of people. We get a lot of people on, you know, during baseball season, which is cool. But Vanek. The pitch, and that's inside and down for ball 1 to Kepler. And the pitch to Kepler, in the air, hit out to right field. It's not coming back, it's gone. Where did it even go? A 3-run bomb by Max Kepler. Holy cow. Wow. Attention, Major League Baseball! The Broad Street Bombers are back! And now it's Bryson Stott up to bat. That thing went out on the road. I mean, my goodness. They say it was only 377 feet. That has to be further than that. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Bryson Stott. And the pitch is down for ball 2. That thing went out all the way on the road. I don't think I've ever seen a ball hit that far out of this ballpark this year. 2-1 to Stott. And he takes it way outside for ball 3. Again, we're only in the bottom of the 6th. And we are, 2.5 hours into this stream. That was ridiculous. 3-1 pitch to Stott, and there's another fly ball hit out over towards right field. It'll stay in the yard. It's shy of the warning track, and underneath it to make the catch out in right field is De La Cruz. Looks like actually we had some defensive changes. Grady is now out there in right. What's the most walks in back-to-back games? I don't even know. Somebody wants to look that up for me. I would appreciate that. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. The pitch, and there's a called strike. Michael, it's an honor. I've never gotten butt banned. Well, that's because you're a mod. Oh, one pitch, and that's outside and low for a ball. There's a first time for everything. 1-1 pitch, and that's outside for ball 2. Now I know what to do for an April Fool's Day joke. Do the Phillies even play on April Fool's Day? Maybe we won't do it this year then. 2 balls, 1 strike to Brandon Marsh. And the pitch to Marsh, and he chops it foul. It's beautiful. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Did that home run hit traffic? I think it did. I remember, like, when they played at the Camden River Sharks Stadium. Now Rutgers baseball plays over there. But somebody hit one like that was, I think it went onto the bridge. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, no, it wasn't there. It was somewhere else. 2-2 pitch, and there's a ground ball towards the right side for a base hit, and the inning will continue as Marsh gets on with a single. But anyhow, somebody did hit a car as they were driving in one of the baseball stadiums, and I forget how far it was, but it like cracked the windshield. And I forget what the whole resolution to the story was, but the drivers were fine. It was on the news that day. But that's like what you call an act of God accident. That's how you report it. But that is scary. 1-0 pitch, and there's a called strike. Mercado's in the batter's box. And the 1-1 delivery is downstairs for ball 2. So it is a 2-1 count to Mercado. That ball ran a red light. I'm not going to have time to do a post-game show today, guys. Unfortunately, I do have to head out after this. The pitch, and there's a ground ball hit over towards shortstop. The flip over the second, that's all that they're going to get. It's a 6-4 fielder's choice. And the inning is over, but Max Kepler leaves the yard. And it's a 3-run rocket out to right field. Couldn't even see where the ball landed. And that is going to wrap up the 6th. It's 14-3. All right, 96 more subs, man, until we get to 5,000. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Go live for Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles games. We got 55 likes. I'm sure that not all of you have hit that subscribe button. We are also doing some MLB games this year. More MLB games. We're doing Sunday Night Baseball. We're also doing next week is the Japan series. The Tokyo series. That's going to be really awesome. And we're going to be covering that on Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm coming at you with a lot of fire. A lot of firepower for baseball this year. Philadelphia Sports Nation. Sham Charania just sent a tweet and said that Paul George is planning to consult with doctors this week about his ongoing groin and knee injuries, as surgical procedures are an option. Look, I say what you want about Paul George and his work ethic and whatever this year coming into Philadelphia. I do like the guy. The guy's had a very good basketball career. Watching him in Indiana was a lot of fun. It was. He's had a very good basketball career. I don't want to see the guy get hurt. I just don't. 0-2. And there's a pitch that's outside. Shibby, what a troll you are. You are such a troll. I swear. You're such a troll. And I love you. You're a good troll. You are. You're a very good troll. But, man, like, some of your comments, like, Angel Reese should come on over to the Philadelphia 76ers. She should be able to shoot freeze. Like, you're so ridiculous with your takes. And you know it. But we love you, man. Chris Matt's going to pitch for the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1-2 on the way, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. And walking in towards home plate to be able to make the catch is Matt Kroon, I think. Shibby says, gold medal, let's go. We love you. If I were to give somebody an award to the friendliest troll that's out there, it would probably be Shibby. It would probably be Shibby. It probably would be. Yes, sir. Trolling. Okay, I see what you're doing. Proud Mary. Trolling on the river. The ball's one strike. The pitch, that's up high and away for a ball. If you were, gun pointed at your head, which version's better? Tina Turner's cover or CCR's? You have to pick one. Got to pick one. The pitch, there's a little tapper, hit over towards third base, bobbled up by Lantigua. That's his third. Actually, that was Buddy Kennedy. He bobbled it over at third base, and Capel gets on with an infield single. I would probably rule it as an error. All right, you got to pick one. Tina Turner's version or Creedence Clearwater Revival's. Got to pick one. John says CCR. Oof, that's tough. I grew up with the CCR one, too. Trolling on the stream every night and day. Let's go. Larry says CCR. 1 ball, no strikes, and the next pitch, and there's a foul ball. Tina's simply the best. Even Elvis said Tina was the best performer he ever saw. So it's Tina or CCR. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 7th. There's 1 out. It is 14-3 Philadelphia. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Grady is up to bat. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. 2-2. There's another foul ball hit over towards the first base side. I gotta go with Tina, man. I hate to do that. And CCR is one of my favorite rock bands of all time. Best song by CCR, Low Key, As Long as I Can See the Light. And that's such a great song. But I'm going to have to go with Tina on this because she killed that, man. She killed that performance. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the 7th. And CCR is it's different. You know, it's rock style versus pop, but again, if I were to choose between one of the two, it would probably be Tina's. The pitch, and there's a line drive, base hit out to right field, and stopping over at second base is another Braves player. That was Farmer who got on with a base hit, right? So there's 2 outs. Loved to run through the jungle during the 2018 eruption after a methane explosion. Run through the jungle is an all-timer, too. Absolutely love it when JJ's bubbly. It's cool. It's a vibe. The pitch. That's on the inside corner for a called strike. You impressed me in your youth. I grew up on this stuff, man. I did. No balls, 1 strike in the next pitch, and there's a called strike. My dad had this small, before Spotify and streaming sites existed and BearShare was even a thing. We had these little jukeboxes, or my dad had a jukebox from work, and he would listen to it like with headphones and whatnot. It's the 0-2 pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit over towards shortstop. Throw over to first base. Just got Cairo out. And the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 14-3. But my dad had this like little jukebox. All right, I'm gonna go to the monologue screen for a very quick second. Yeah, so my dad had this like little jukebox that he had from work, and it had like over, I think like 4,000 songs. Maybe not that much. It was like over 2,000. It was like 2,000 songs. Okay, and I used to listen to that like on trips all the time, and he downloaded so much music and all this stuff, like so many files, like so much space, had to be taken up by gigabytes just to download it onto this MP3 jukebox player. And so I listened to a lot of Creedence Clearwater Revival. I listened to a lot of Beatles, The Who, Robin Trower, a lot of rock, different types of 2000s music that were on there. And that was sort of like my go-to. I don't know how he got like the whole Thriller album on there as a song. And for that type of space back in the day, I mean, my goodness, people don't realize what we had to go through just to even listen to songs on MP3 players. It's wild. Burning CDs and all those types of things. I mean, he made me a CD that had over 150 songs on it. It's like we don't even know what that is now. So, but yeah. So that's how I learned about Creedence Clearwater Revival. That's how I learned about the Mamas and the Papas. Who else did I learn about from that whole era? Early Taylor Swift. Grew up with that. Pink. And a lot of other groups. Like you name it. Def Leppard as well. So, good stuff. And AC/DC and Aerosmith. Loved AC/DC. Dad is a good man. He is. He is a good man. Depeche Mode, too. I love Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode is so good. And then he had disco, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Casey and the Sunshine Band, and all that stuff. Edmundo Sosa is coming on up, and he hits a little dribbler out over towards the third base side. Pitcher gets off the mound. His name is Farmer, and Farmer can't get over towards the ball, and it's an infield single. My Swifty JJ. Oh, Max. Oh, Max. I hope that this doesn't make or break our friendship. I don't have a friendship bracelet on, but I am a Swifty. I am a Swifty. I love Taylor Swift. The pitch, and there's a ball that's taken down and away for a ball. But yeah, I like a lot of Tyson music, man. 1-0, and that's taken outside and low for ball 2. Now, I was actually thinking about making a music channel to like do some music reaction stuff to like the newer stuff, because I want to keep up like with the times. I really stopped like listening to newer music in 2019 for the most part. Like after really 2022, I'll say, after I graduated college. So there's some things I gotta catch up on, but it's just a different time. I'm sort of getting into like that, get off my lawn type of a thing, but I'm trying to keep up with it all. I do like Sabrina Carpenter. I do. I like Sabrina Carpenter. She's good. I love Olivia Rodrigo, though, man. She's fire. Buddy Kennedy is up. There's one out in the bottom of the 7th. Farmer is still pitching. And the pitch to Buddy. There's a foul ball. All right. Buddy is up to bat. 13 homers and 49 RBI. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. And the 0-1, it's down. It's a slider for a ball. Saw Joan Jett in concert last year with the family. That was really cool. She still is rocking it, man. 1-1. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. There's a curse with the itis. It's called accountability. Sabrina is hot. Can't lie. I can't lie. But Olivia's great. And Selena Gomez. 3-1 pitch, and that is inside for ball 4. I know Sabrina Carpenter, how do you say Chappelle Roan and Olivia Rodrigo are, because I have a 20-year-old daughter. Yeah. I don't even know Chappelle Roan. I don't know that. Gracie Abrams is very good. I agree. The pitch, and there's a called strike. Yes. I do. Are you a Tate McRae person? Selena's top tier. Yeah. Max knows what I'm talking about. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know who I heard on the radio the other day? I haven't heard this name in a very long time. Fiona Apple. 1-1. Swing and a miss to Johan Rojas. So the Phillies have runners over at first and second with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 7th, and the count is 1-2. Again, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do a post-game show today. During the regular season, we will. As soon as this game is done, I got to rush on out of here. One, 2. That is way up high for ball 2. I don't know Chappelle Rowan. I don't know. Is that even how you pronounce the name? The 2-2 pitch to Rojas. Swing and a miss. Went after a slider that was at the knees. Max says my girlfriend got me on this music. All she listens to in the car. Okay. Snicker's going to go out there and make a move. All right, folks. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, all right, I want you to subscribe right now, and I want you to tell me best album of all time is blank. Fill in the blank for me. Best album of all time is blank. It's a tough one. Best album of all time is blank. Max is jamming. John Coltrane's A Love Supreme. I'll have to check that out. Close to the Edge by Yes. Okay. That one I'll have to check out. Aloha from Hawaii, Elvis Presley. You guys are already subscribed. You guys don't count. If you unsubscribe and resubscribe, that counts. In the bottom of the 7th, there's 2 gone and there's 2 runners over on base. And we have a pitching change. I think Dylan Harper is... Wait, did I just say... Bro, it's not Dylan Harper. Oh my gosh. Ugh, it's gonna come up. Oh wait, it might actually be because... No. This is Landon Harper for the Atlanta Braves. There's another Harper, though, that's on the Phillies minor league team. The pitch, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. Elvis's best hits. Ugh. 2 balls, no strikes. Harper kicks, fires, and the pitch is grounded over towards third base. Played on the bounce by the third baseman. The sidearm throws it over to first, and it's in time, and the inning is over. It's the end of the 7th, and we go to the top of the 8th. 14-3, Philadelphia. Live Electric by Supreme from 2019. All right. Here's some good albums that I just thought of right now. All right. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac is an incredible album. And if you haven't listened to that, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You should listen to that. Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall by Pink Floyd. They're also very good albums. Abbey Road by The Beatles is an all-timer. What else do we have? I'm not going to cheat. The Mamma Mia is a soundtrack, right? By ABBA. We like that. What else do we got? Rumors plus Hipster Now. Yeah, that's good. I mean, there's so many good ones, man, that I can't even think of them all. Thriller by Michael Jackson is a great album. It's a very good album. I like In Color. If we're talking about classic rock, In Color by Cheap Trick is really good. Toys in the Attic by Aerosmith is good. I'm trying to get out of like the rock genre. Cosmo's Factory by CCR. We were talking about CCR before. That is a banger of an album. Back in Black for AC/DC. Yep. Good one. Very good one. Any hip-hop favorites? You know, I'm trying to get more into the hip-hop scene. I've been getting into Miss Lauryn Hill, though. One Ball, One Strike. Moving Pictures by Rush is good, yes. Jose Cuas is going to pitch for the Philadelphia Phillies. And the pitch, and there's a foul ball. I'm sure that there's other ones that I can that are just not coming to me right now. Damn by Kendrick is good. Black Panther soundtrack. I know it's a soundtrack, but that is one of my favorite soundtracks. It's so good. But we're not talking about soundtracks. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 8th. And the pitch, and there's a line drive, base hit out to right field to start off the top of the 8th inning. What else? What else does JJ like, hip-hop wise? I know that he's been getting a lot of heat lately. I know. But I can't even remember the album right now. It's with One Dance, Hotline Bling, Jumpman. Oh my gosh. What's that album called by Drake? Views. Got it. Views. It came to me. Views is a very good album. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch, and that's popped up, hit out over towards shallow center field. On the run is Sosa. He'll make the catch, and there's 1 away in the top of the 8th. Sticky Fingers is good. That's Rolling Stones. Yeah, there's good stuff. There's good stuff out there. Hot Stuff by Donna Summer. Like that. If You Could Believe Your Eyes by the Mamas and the Papas is good. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. That's my guy Drizzy. Starboy by The Weeknd is a banger. Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande is also very good. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch from Cuas, and that's going to hit the batter. Now put runners over at first and second. JJ banging Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka hard in the paint. Oh, yeah. Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka. Yeah. We sang No Hands with Roscoe. Roscoe Dash. It's a good one. The pitch, and there's a ground ball hit back up the middle for a base hit. Graduation by Kanye West. Now, you want to talk about a great album there. That's a masterpiece. That's a good one. So the Braves got to run back, and it's 14-4. We're in the top of the 8th. We're just talking about music now, man. Calvin Harris, Funk Waves. Just thought of that album. Overnight Sensation, William McKay says. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. Weezer has some good albums. Willie the Pimp. I don't know Willie the Pimp. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know the Dead Milkman. Oh my gosh, Green Day's what was Green Day's concept album again? Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That whole album is really good as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2, and it's popped up. And it's a foul ball. Oh, what's that called? Can somebody Google that for me? I'm trying to just base stuff off of memory. American Idiot. Thank you. Thank you. Don't want to be America. Yeah. That's right. Bases loaded now in the top of the 8th with 1 out. Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac is also good. Not even using my phone for this. I'm just remembering names of albums now. Favorite Beatles album? I mean, Abbey Road is so good, but it's not my favorite. I like Help. Hard Day's Night is good. So there's a foul ball hit over towards the right side. Green Day concert at CBP was excellent. I didn't even get to watch that. Purple Rain soundtrack by Prince is also very good. I don't know, there's a lot. There's so many good ones. One Ball, One Strike, Revolver. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good Beatles album. The White Album. Love the White Album. And Sgt. Pepper's is a very good concept album, too. Rubber Soul, good one. I mean, you really can't go wrong. One Ball, Two Strikes. The pitch, and there's a foul ball. Very underrated album. Breakfast in America and Crime of the Century by Supertramp. They're so great. Bloody Well Right is one of my favorite songs. Even in the Quietest Moments is also very good too. The pitch. There's a ground ball hit back up the middle. And there's the tag over to second base for 1. That's all that they're going to get. Sosa actually didn't even tag the bag. What's he doing? He didn't even tag the bag. There was the runner, or the fielder at second base was over there. He just took it himself. He thought he tagged the bag. He did not. So it's still 1 out. What's going on? So that makes it 14-5. The pitch. And there is a called strike. What's he doing? We'll have to check that out. 1-1, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards center field, and on the run to make the catch out in center field is Mercado, or was that Crawford? I think it was Justin Crawford who made the catch there. Ay, ay, ay. No, it was Rodolfo Castro that did it. And the sac fly is made. Rodolfo Castro out in center field just came on in and made an excellent catch. And he got up, too, and made a very good throw to the plate. It is going to be a sac fly, though. It's 14-6, and Kwas's day is done. Wow. That sac fly is huge. That was a nice catch. Very good catch. Thought maybe they brought back up Crawford. But it was Castro. Maybe he's proven me wrong. Maybe he can play center. Maybe he can. Excuse. All right, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button too, folks. That way you'll know when we go live. We got 57 likes on here, 44 concurrent viewers. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. Our average view duration today is 11 minutes and 4 seconds. That's really good. That is sick. I don't know. I can name so many other good albums. How about the Fray's first album? I didn't realize that the Fray was a college band. Their first album was good. The pitch from Conley. There's a swing and a miss. Anything new that you're doing this season for baseball, JJ? Happy that you brought that up, dude. Sunday night baseball. We're going to be doing that. We're going to try to do as many Sunday night games as we can. We are also going to be still doing Phillies games. We are doing some extra MLB games whenever we can. I want to expand the brand. And I want to do more collabs. And folks, I am going to be getting Max Coverage TV on sometime. And some other guests as well. The pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards center field. Castro loses his cap, but he'll make the catch. And the inning is over, and we go to the bottom of the eighth. It is 14-6 Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm trying to take this channel to newer levels. I want us to do some more IRL stuff. We ain't burning ourselves out, though. That's the thing, is that we've been on, how many days did I say? How many days in a row we've been on for? 19. This is our 19th day in a row that we've been on. And we want to get to that 5,000 subscriber marker, so that's why we're doing it. And it's been fun, and I want to continue to grow. I want us to continue to expand the brand, grow more. I want us to really try to push forward to, helping out other content creators as we grow. I think that's like one of my main things that's so important to me, is that there's people that you probably don't even know who cover like other teams, and I really want to try to put them on the map too. I want us to try to all grow, and I mean that. I'm not doing this just for me. I'm also doing this to help others as well. We will definitely collab. Oh, we are collabing for sure. We are collabing, and I cannot wait to collaborate with you, my friend. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be sick. I can't lie. Beef Heart. Oh, by the way, good albums. The Long Run by the Eagles is a very good album too. While we're on rock, Rafael Marchand is going to get a crack at it for the Phils. I'm implementing a pregame. Oh yes, okay. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm doing a pregame show, and then I'll read your comment. I forgot to say this. I'm doing a pregame show, and we're doing postgame show phone calls. I'm implementing a pregame show this year. Going to be tough to do it every game, but I want to go live earlier in the day and have a pregame before the game. Dude, I don't know how you do it. Okay, like I'm being real. I don't know how you, Rising Rhino, PAS, I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't. 2-0 pitch, and there's a line drive hit out over to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit, and Marchand gets on with a single against Harper for the Braves. I don't know how you guys do it, man. You guys work during the day, you work your butts off, and then you do this at night. And you guys are animals. You're absolute animals. You guys are ballers. And I mean that. I don't know how you all do it. Bottom of the eighth and a runner on over at first. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very lucky because I never take this for granted, but like I'm living with my parents, and I'm super fortunate that I am able to try to just do this because I set out a goal. I wanted to make a lot of sacrifices, and here we are, man. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I may go out swinging and missing, folks, but I'm giving it a shot. But everybody has different circumstances, man. Everybody has different circumstances, and how you guys do it, I give y'all so much praise, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rodolfo Castro. That's the truth. Time called as Castro was ready to take a pitch outside. One day JJ will be upstairs and the folks will be in the basement. Yeah, well, we're breaking out of this. Yumi, PAS, Max. I mean, we're all in this together, man. Now's the time. Your BW, your circumstances, holy cow, I don't know how you do it either. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Castro is down on strikes. They call it pitch clock violation, and Rob Thompson wanted an explanation on that. There's one away. One out, bottom of the 8th, and the pitch. It's a slider that's upstairs. Yeah, but my friend, you're in a different time zone. And so getting up early in the morning is one thing, but getting up to stream and do it for the 162, that is what we call in our Phillies streams, that is what you call freakish behavior. That is freakish behavior, my friend, with a capital P and a capital H. The 1-1 in the air, hit out towards right center field. That's going back towards the track, and it hits off the top of the wall again. The Phillies will get their 15th run as Marchand's going to score. He slides in there safely, scores all the way from first, and the Titans lead it 15-6. This is absolute torture. That was Luis Pineda that just came on and drilled a missile out towards right center. Jeez. But yeah, I don't know how y'all do it, man. I don't know how you guys do it. Still in the bottom of the 8th, and there's still one out here. And the pitch from Farquhar is taken inside for a ball. BW is a legend for all the crazy hours. And you, my friend, jeez. As I mentioned to Max, like, you guys work and you guys do this, it's just the amount of time that you guys sacrifice, it's very admirable. It takes a lot of guts. 2 balls, no strikes. There's one out here in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch, and that's up high for a ball 3. Three balls, no strikes, and the next pitch, and that's on the outside edge for strike 1 at 92. And then there's RB. I mean, my guy covers the Sixers. He covers the Eagles. I don't know how my boy does it either. It's hard. But when you're passionate about something, you do it. JJ, I respect anybody going for their dreams 100%. I do too, man. It ain't easy. 3-2 pitch. There's a called strike 3 at the knees. And Farquhar down on strikes. Said I can't really help it, but I promise to tone it down for the rest of spring training. He's German. He has no idea what I'm even talking about, says BW. That's annoying. That is annoying. There's a runner on over at third, and there's 2 outs in the pitch, and there's a called strike. My daughter isn't quite sure how I do it either, but my neighbor finally complained yesterday about the noise, and that's when I said I can't really help it, but I promise to tone it down for the rest of spring training. Yeah. That's annoying. 0-1. There's a ground ball hit over towards the right side. Going to be a tough play for the second baseman to throw to first. Sousa beats it out. It's 16-6 now, Philadelphia. Another one, baby. Yeah. All right. Good stuff. And now Cody Clemens is coming up. It's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. I've got to rush off after this. During the regular season, this stuff won't happen, folks, as the pitch is swung on and missed. I never really thought about the noise complaints. You better save some runs, says BW. Yeah, you're right. When do we play you again? When do we play you guys? Phillies have 32 walks in the last 3 games. That's just ridiculous. Somebody needs to call the fire department for that. There's another base hit up the middle, and this time it's by Cody Clemens. Going over to third base is Sosa, and he stops, and that puts runners at the corners. Shibby says, we might actually just win this game. Spring training champions of 2025. Oh, yeah, y'all are too much. All right, Phillies, I gotta do something. Okay, after this, I gotta hop on off. I gotta sprint out of here. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, and runners at first and third. And Buddy Kennedy's up and takes the first pitch for a ball. All right, can we just get like 3 pitches in the top of the 9th and just get 3 outs here, please? Please, JJ's on a time strain here. This is the Phillies spring breakout game. I don't know about that. When they had 16 walks the other day, that looked like it was, well, I guess that you can call that I guess you can call this a breakout because they're actually hitting the ball. Yeah. I guess you could say that. BW, post your link down below, my friend, please. And guys, if you love Baltimore Orioles baseball, that guy right there, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, he does a very, very good job at calling Orioles games. The pitch, it's popped up, hit out over towards shallow center field. Who's going to get it? The second baseman does, and he makes the over-the-shoulder catch. That was not an easy play. He had to battle the sun, but he makes the catch. And we go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Braves. PW says my OnlyFans. Oh, that link. Yes. Yes. Hand the banner next to the 2023 bag. Chevy, we can't be I can't be that disrespectful to this organization. I can't do that. But I did actually advocate for a spring training playoff tournament, and I still do believe in that. I will advocate for that for the rest of my life. If it takes me that long to see spring training playoffs, I don't care. There's BW's link. Hey, if one of you sub, it will make my day. No one's subbing today. I haven't had any subs either, so I get it. I totally get it. I had none today, so some days it just happens. Look at that score. 16-6. 2 field goals for one team. Actually, I'm sorry. Phillies have 2 field goals and 2 two-point conversions, and the Braves have a touchdown. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions, and the Braves have a touchdown, but they missed the 2. So, Phillies lead it by 2 possessions. Edmundo Sosa in shotgun formation. Clemens as the wideout. Sosa will get the snap. He's looking deep. He finds Wes Wilson in the end zone. There's an Eagles touchdown. Unsubscribe just to resubscribe to JJ for a win today. That counts. That counts. Sick. Top of the 9th. The pitch from Aoyagi. And that is taken for a ball. Koyo Aoyagi. Come on, man. Let's get out of this inning. And then we're getting off. I got to sprint to where I got to go. Hit Schwarber on the button hook pattern. 1-0 pitch. Did that get a piece of the hitter? It did. All right. If we could just hurry this up, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely awesome. I did say that I would be there at 4:30, right? Did I say that? Please tell me I said that. I'm like 95% sure I did say that. Let me see. Yes, I did say 4:30. Okay, good. Thank gosh. I'm professional. The pitch on the way, and there's a called strike. Braves are warming Angel Reese up in the bullpen to try and convert some 3-pointers. Okay, we get it. You don't like Angel. I get it. The pitch, and there's a bloop single out to left field, and that's going to extend the game. And we have runners now over at first and second base. We'll be dual streaming in Japan for the Japan series. And if so, can I get titles? Will I be duo streaming? No. I want to be consistent. I'm trying not to, for that type of a thing, because it's going to be scheduled out that way, I'm just going to make 2 separate streams. Because I don't want that to impact my numbers. If it was like, if I'm doing like a Sixers stream and like we're watching, a Tankathon watch party at the end, like that's different. And like what we were doing for the Phillies last year with all the magic numbers and everything, that's different. But when it comes to games, I'm trying to be consistent with that. No balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Aoyagi. I mean, he gave up a bloop single out to left field. I know it's a results league, but 60 likes. We need 40 more, baby. Let's go. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Braves can tie it up with 2 5-run homers. They could. But will they? Absolutely. No way. No how. As Rob Parker would say. Shout out to Rob Parker. The 1-2, and that's outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch, and that's fouled away. He went to McDonald's and said, put the fries in the bag, and she chucked them. It was a great effort to grow the game. Ugh. You don't like the new McDonald's deal that she has? No? You're not a fan? I haven't tried the meal yet. 2-2 pitch. There's one gone. Swing and a miss. Sit him down. Nice. Smash that like button. Prince is back. Prince is back. Siéntate, por favor, as he likes to say. Love that. Spit and chips. All right, one gone. Come on, double play, then this is over. Quintero takes the first pitch inside for a ball. That's not a double play. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Got the wallet, got the keys, got everything. 1-0 pitch. That's outside and low for ball 2. All hail to Prince Monito. Again, hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button too, folks. 2 balls, no strikes. Aoyagi getting ready to throw again from the stretch and the pitch, and there's a rocket hit out over to right field. It is a foul ball. Quintero just absolutely ripped that one into the sun. JJ needs to score in the bottom of the 9th. No, I don't need a bottom of the 9th. I need to leave. 2-1 pitch, and that's outside and low. Check swing. Did he go? They say no. Oh my gosh, no! No! Stop! It's only spring training, man. Don't torture me yet. 3-1 pitch, and that's outside for ball 4. That's going to load the bases. But while we're all still here, please hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. One out, top of the 9th. The pitch, that's it way outside for ball 1. It's a changeup. Milligan's up to bat. Cody Milligan had an RBI single back in the 8th, and he scored a run. Thank God I got gas today. Or the other day. It wasn't today, sorry. Pitch, and there's a foul ball. Ooh. Base is loaded. Come on. Top of the 9th. 1 out. The 1-1 delivery. That misses outside for ball 2. For BW's team. Prayers. Two-one pitch, and there's strike 2. Let the game get comped for ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This would kind of be funny, not gonna lie. And the next pitch is outside and low. Please do not walk this guy. My takeaways from this game: Phillies are tops, Braves are bottoms. Cristopher Sanchez was a star again. I'm being dead serious. 90 it again on the fastballs. 3-2, and that misses inside for ball 4. And there's an RBI walk to make it 16-7. And we have a timeout called on the mound. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. We have Jack Dallas warming up in the bullpen. And a timeout taken on the mound. Blooper catches from Mr. Mitt. Get me out of here. I gotta go. Please. I'm begging you. Not today. Not today, Braves. Please, just stop. Just stop. Please. I'm begging you. Aoyagi kicks and fires, and the first pitch is outside. Can we throw a strike? Mr. Met cries in the executive chair. Oh, my gosh. Luke Waddell's up to bat. And the 1-0 pitch, here it is, swing and a miss. Rowan, I swear. No. No. 1-1, and there's a foul ball. Butt ban joke of the day. Scott banned himself. Oh, no. One ball, two strikes from Aoyagi. And here comes the 1-2, and that's wide for ball two. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside for ball three. The Flyers try to acquire Bronny from the G League. It's like the last 2 minutes of the Super Bowl. I don't remember it being that long. 3-2 pitch on the way, and that's outside and low for ball four. And the Braves just cut the deficit in half. And then make it now 16-8. And Rob is going to go out there to pull the pitcher. All right, I'm getting off by 4:30 if this game isn't over. 4:30. I got to go at 4:30. That's when I was really supposed to be there. It's not that far from my house. All right. That's too bad for Aoyagi, man. I wanted him to dominate. Okay. You ever, like, in school, it's like you know that class is ready to end, and it's just like you're waiting for the period to officially end, but like you're getting your stuff ready to go? That's where I am right now. JJ is impatient. This is when the Braves tie it up and it goes into extras. Thank goodness there's no extra innings. Thank goodness there's no extra innings in this. Ugh. Gotta go, but it's been fun with y'all. Let's continue to celebrate with some avocado bagels and ice cream. Go Phils, baby. Yes, sir. Rowan Baird, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. All right. 4:30 is my cutoff. 4:30 is my cutoff. Another Vikings offensive lineman on the move, Larry, from Ian Rappaport. The Vikings are planning to release Garrett Bradbury if they can't trade him. They signed Ryan Kelly to replace Bradbury. He's turning 30 in June, and now is headed elsewhere. The pitch, swing and a miss. All right, Dallas is pitching. You got a guy named Dallas who's in Philadelphia. It's like Dallas Goddard. Philly Captain's head down to Florida today. Ooh, that'd be sick. We should have some spring training. Dude, that'd be awesome. 0-1, and that's outside for a ball. Jack Dallas is pitching. Avocado pickle in a butt man. The 1-1, and that almost got by the catcher. It's down and in for ball two. So that makes it now 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch on the way, and that's in the dirt again for ball 3. There's no way that this game continues. This has got to be like the worst luck. School's out for summer. 3-1 pitch. All right, popped up. All right, make the catch. All right, sit out over towards shallow left field. Who's going to get there? The left fielder does, and there's out number 2. And the Braves are finally down to their final out. I thought he was going to drop that. If he would have dropped that, I would have slammed my fist down. That was the champion guy. Put some respect on his name. All right, come on, one more. It's all up to Grady. Grady ain't no Tom Brady. But he might be shady. Like Slim Shady. First pitch is up high for a ball. Come on. Dallas gets set at the belt. Kicks, fires the pitch, foul ball towards the left field side and out of play. One more out. One more out and JJ is out of here. Most likely tomorrow we're going to have a doubleheader. I think that we are doing the Phillies game tomorrow night. 1-1 pitch. There's strike 2. All right, come on. Final strike. Final strike. If this is it, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Okay? I'm saying my goodbyes right now. I'm not joking either. 1-2 pitch. And that's going to get away from the catcher. It's inside and low, and a run's going to come on in to score, and everybody's going to move up a bag. So that will make it 16-9. I forgot to charge my phone. That was smart. Don't worry, JJ. She'll wait. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch on the way, another foul ball. I jinxed my own exit. I still have 2 minutes. I did. I jinxed my own exit. Dallas comes set at the belt. And the 2-2 on the way, another foul ball. I like Phillies baseball. I do too. I just don't like it when I'm trying to rush out. That's when I don't like it. That's the downside of baseball. This game is honestly really long too. The 2-2, and that's inside for ball 3. And the count is now 3-2. You'll love Phillies cricket. Oh, yes. Thank God I didn't schedule that in today. Because that would take days. 3-2 on the way. He swung at ball 4, but he fouls it off. Eight pitches in this at-bat. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 3-2 pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit towards the first base side. It's a foul ball. Darn it! Oh, my gosh. Stop teasing me. Just get that final out. Just one more strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. The game is done. And the Phillies, they win 16-9 and slaughter the Atlanta Braves. All right. That was torture. But we did it. We did it. All right. A 3-hour and 32-minute ball game. And that is all she wrote. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. I got to skedaddle. I got to sprint on out of here. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. We got a doubleheader Phillies prospects play at 1 o'clock, and then the Phillies play the Yankees tomorrow night at 6:30. It's the only night game that they're going to have during spring training. Lila Tov, bye-bye.